Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Another Spirit Rider with you. I also been meaning to say in the last videos, I just announced that I am on TikTok now. I really haven't posted to the other Spirit Rider account. Yeah, I've posted last night. I'm just trying to figure out what to post. I post a lot on the Altair's-Love account. And I've posted like a lot of Destiny clips of me just messing around. So if you want, you can go check out those. Speaking of that, let me check. My Altair's one gained 1 follower. I'm following 7, but I have 18 likes. The one that did the best is stemming at 850 plays, and that's the one that I kind of posted the start of everything. I was on my Titan and I was just dancing in the middle of the battlefield on Nexus. And then the rest kind of just followed because insomnia.
Good work. You found yourself a portal stone. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. Now that you have acquired a portal stone, it must be attuned to you. This is an easy enough process and takes little time. Go to the giant crystal in the center of this room and place your portal stone against it. This will attune you to the portal stone.
Yeah, I was going to post a TikTok of her dancing, but they changed it up and I didn't know that they changed it up.
You hold the portal stone against the giant crystal and feel it become
I now
attuned
don't
to
know
you.
how to
It tickles
dance
a little bit.
naturally, you know, the victory dance. I get that, but you used to be able to just dance, and I don't know how to do that anymore because of what they did.
You now have a portal stone and can travel to the necropolis as you choose. With that portal stone, you can now go through the grand gate and into the ring of battle. Proceed up the road to the necropolis.
I mean, as a veteran of this game, all the updates that they're doing is kind of tripping me up. But again, if I've only adjusted to play this as I'm recording because I don't want to mess anything up. So yeah, I only play this when I record, so as you guys see that you guys aren't missing anything. Excuse me. So I don't know what I was saying. I lost track after that yawn.
I have. You must venture forth to the necropolis and find her
that.
remains. The path of the hero is not
Oh, yeah.
as glamorous as you thought.
I'm mostly on Destiny. So, if you guys are curious about that, you guys can run in to me.
Take this
I
knowledge
need to
crystal.
get back doing
Find her tomb and
vanguards.
use the crystal there. It will store her spirit within. Then, you must return the crystal to me, and I will take the necessary next steps.
I just been doing random videos, nothing specific, because my mission now is the final boss in the final shape, where I see Kate die. My warlock that I post on my TikTok has already done it. I already know exactly what's gonna happen. And it sucks because Kane doesn't. So when he asks questions and he gets curious, I have to tiptoe around the main plot. The only thing I told him, if you guys play Destiny, that Zavala messed up, because he's like, Zavala always messes up. I'm like, no. He messed up. So he's like, go ahead, tell me. So I spilled the tea. I was like, so Zavala gave up his life, gave up his ghost, Taj, and he was like, really, like, he got mad, like, big mad at, Zavala. He's not a big fan of Zavala. Ikora and this, he and I say that they should have used Cade. Like, if I was the head director behind Bungie, I would have held on to Cade as long as I could. So fans would have gotten mad, but it was a twist. Because the witness is strong, that it can stop a ship mid-flight from leaving and just hold it there at the flick of its finger. It can do mind control. That's where I'm going with this. So fans would have gotten mad, but here's what I would have done, okay? As we meet Cade, we would think it's him. You know, when he's like, yes, Guardian, it's nice to see you again. Our ghost scans, it's him, but something's off, like how it is. When we see Cade again, it's him. Something's just not right. And he goes on to tell his story about when he died. His body died, but his ghost, Sundance, and him became one. And his body that we are seeing is a figment of the Traveler, and he no longer wields his light like we do. And he is made up of said light. That's fine. That was a good way of the witness to try and corrupt the Traveler better than what it was doing. So, use Cade to get to us. Get to the Traveler. And I mean, I love Cade. I hope fans of Destiny see this and know that it's just a plot and not me spewing hate on Cade. But in close to the final fight, we do fight Cade. And as we break the hold of the witness from Cade's mind, Cade tells us this is what happened. This is how he basically became a slave to the witness. So now we defeat said witness. That is the final fight. But do not have Cade die just yet. Again, it doesn't really specify in any of the videos, but Cade sacrifices himself because we lose our ghost. And he lost his ghost. He lost Sundance. And throughout the time that we are with Cade in the Pale Heart, you can see he's haunted by losing Sundance, and he can't bear the thought of how he couldn't save Sundance. So when we are pleading with the traveler, we are begging the traveler to bring our ghost back. Cade overhears this. So he tells us to tell Zavala, Ikora, all of them, that this was his wish, because Ikora says she doesn't want to lose him again. And the end, when we go to the radio, he does say that he was made up of the light. So he knew he couldn't go back to the tower. As sad as it is, he knew he couldn't go back. And while he felt like he was there for a good time, he wasn't there for a long time. His words. So since we were hearing his last message, that was it. Again, I would have held off to make like another DLC, because Destiny is big. It does have a big fan base. And people who don't play it might say different, but it does have a big fan base. So I would have had it spread out into 2 DLCs. And that I heard they were making a Destiny 3. Again, was making a Destiny 3. Bungie is actually in trouble, or Bungie's CEO. I saw a video of it. I agree with what was said in the video. I wish it didn't happen, but because since we have 2, what is 3 gonna be like? We have so much in like CGI and all that. They can make like the Fallen look better, the Taken look more creepy, the Screams, all the, like, they can advance it, give them more details. Unfortunately, we will never see that in Cade, but we will be able to see said storyline play out with more details. That's what I was thinking, but I guess they canceled it because the CEO is letting go of a lot of people. Now that this is all alleged because of me getting this through a video, I don't know. And most certainly I do not want to get sued. So the CEO is letting go of a lot of people instead of hiring new people because money is being spent on games in incubation period, meaning they're being made, they're being tested, but they are not being released is the problem. So they cannot make money on what's not being released, obviously. So they're seeing it as we gotta let go of all these people because they can't pay staff. My opinion, bring Cade back. I get probably the voice actor Nathan, I always get his name mixed up. He played in Castle and The Rookie. But bring Cade back. There was a different voice actor for Cade during Forsaken. I believe it was Forsaken. It wasn't Nathan. They tried saying they killed him off before because his voice actor didn't want to play the character anymore.
You're not my Malister.
What have you done to him? I won't harm him. You'll never get me to betray my beloved husband.
Like, when Cade was being announced that he was coming back, it was top news. Every fan of Cade and Destiny was freaking out. I cried. So when I heard Cade was coming back and they killed them off, it was like them opening up a wound again. A wound that I wanted to close. But if they bring back Cade, I guarantee you that will be a big hit. Bring back hold on, guys. I'll call you later. Yeah. Alright, sorry guys, that was Duncan. But instead of bringing all these top actors in, bringing back beloved characters, something to help their sales, the CEO is taking the other path. I don't know exactly what that means for Bungie. A lot of people are saying this is the end of Destiny. I looked it up. It is in fact not the end of Destiny. And I'm tired of people saying it's not. If you look it up, it says they are not abandoning the game after the final shape. The final shape has been the most successful DLC. Ever since Nightfall or something like that. The Witch Queen, all the DLCs. This one has been the most popular DLC. They are not giving up now. I mean, for Christ's sake, one of the DLCs was $100. The game, the DLC that Kane bought me was originally $50. Then it went down to $25. So for my birthday, he was acting suspicious and trying to play it off. I thought I did something wrong, but we have this communication thing where if one of us did something wrong, we are mad. We don't say things. We figure it out in our head, and then we communicate. But he goes, no, just know you are not in trouble. So I burst out laughing by the way he said that. And then he said something, and then he goes, well, happy birthday, babe. And then he sent me 2 Amazon gift cards, so that racked up a little bit higher than the game, so he and I can play the final shape together, as is what, you know, we did talk about. But there's so many creative things I could come up with for Destiny, because besides being a cop, I thought about being a game designer. I also wanted to be a game designer for Wizard101, but I don't think I can. I have the creative mind, it's just putting it together. I don't think I could do it. But yes, that I think Bungie is a China company. I don't know. Don't hate me. So I mean, not that, you know, I'm that big, but if they ever did contact me and they want me to spew some creative ideas, again, not that they would, I'm just streaming. I could, for a cut in a contract, to show that it was my idea, but like, I have some creative things for wizards.
You capture Sylvia's spirit within the knowledge crystal. As you trap her spirit, a strange badge falls to the ground. Her wraith-like form takes on solidity and color. Soon, Sylvia Drake appears as she did while alive.
I want to add, like, certain pets. I want to do certain mounts. I want to do some outfits, some storylines I want to do. So I have an idea. I just can't put it out there.
A wraith? I'm shocked. I could never imagine you would do that to her.
Though Cyrus seems almost at a loss for words, he quickly takes the knowledge crystal from you.
This was not my preferred choice, but it may yet prove useful. You've done well.
You found a badge when you trapped her spirits? Ah, this explains a few things.
Here, let me see that badge.
Cyrus whispers a spell and passes his wand over the badge, then hands it back to you.
Now the ring facility should function normally for you. I've discovered something more significant about Dragonspire. Within the innermost ring is an academy, and only students of the Dragonspire Academy may enter that ring. Go now to the necropolis and see if you can discover a means of becoming a student of Dragonspire Academy.
Ring.
Think of it as a student exchange.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Until then, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!